Hey everyone, Mr. Swerb with the Cardboard Jungle, checking in with a sports card market update. Been too long since we've done one of these, and a lot of action going on right now in the sports card hobby. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, let's start with the general market conditions. Market for sports cards is down right now. Most of the major indices that track general activity, sports card market this year down roughly about 10%, but the last couple months we've seen declines. And, outside of the first couple of years of the pandemic, this is normal seasonality. You get a push in the summer with the National Sports Card Convention, the looming start of NFL football season and getting in the heart of baseball, and then the air kind of comes out of the balloon. Typically in October and November and the end of the year, you start to see a little pickup in the winter, and then the hottest months typically for the sports card market, March, April, May, coinciding with the start of baseball season. So, but just a general commentary on the sports card market as a whole. One good point about the market right now, though, is there's a lot of fear a couple months ago when the NFLPA attempted to pull their licensing agreement with Panini and forge a new one with Fanatics. A lot of people felt like Panini could be on the outs, that we wouldn't have licensed football product this year. That certainly is not the case. Panini continues to trudge out products. They put out products like Legacy, like Luminance, Mosaic No Huddle. We've got Certified that's coming out next week. We've got Donruss coming out the week after next. And they just announced release dates for Prizm. So a lot of people thought, hey, maybe 22 Prizm, the last ever licensed Prizm football product. Not the case. December 29th, 20th, they have Prizm and Prizm No Huddle. Have been announced, I think, release dates of December 20 and 29 from Panini. So good thing for the hobby to continue to have licensed products, and the legal battles kind of wage on between Fanatics and Panini. Panini won an initial ruling with an arbitrator that allowed them to continue to make the products that they're now releasing into the marketplace, and no signs of abating. So we'll see what happens with all that. Other big hobby news, LeBron James autographs. LeBron forever has had a licensing deal with Upper Deck that has precluded him from signing other things. But now Fanatics Topps releasing teaser pics of dual autos of LeBron and Bronny that are going to be in their new Chroman U Hoops product that is going to release later this year or early next. So for the first time in about a decade, you're going to have the chance to pull a LeBron James autograph out of a pack of cards. So something pretty cool, and more details forthcoming on that. eBay, the biggest card selling platform where we, the Cardboard Jungle, sell the vast majority of our cards. We're a big seller on eBay. Made a change recently that all sellers really love, allowing sellers to mandate auto pay for auction winners. So previously, if you were to list a card that ends up selling for $1,000 on eBay, the winner of that auction, it doesn't trigger an automatic payment, or didn't trigger an automatic payment. This led to a lot of what's called shill bidding, people bidding on their own listings to try to drive up the price. Oh, hey, if we win it, we just don't got to pay it. So a good move by eBay, and a sign that they have their ear to the ground. Other news, the most recent batch of GemRate data. GemRate, a great service that provides a lot of really useful information on grading activity in the hobby. Their October data is out. Overall, all in all, grading in general up 9% in October versus September. So another sign of health for the hobby. A lot of different types of cards are graded, obviously. I like to just focus in on the sports card sector. If you look at the sports cards that were graded in October, PSA 644,000, SGC 112,000, BGS 35,000, and CGC 17,000. So PSA at 644,000 sports cards graded. That is 80% of all sports cards being graded right now are going to PSA. 14% to SGC, the clear second. and then the remaining 6% kind of busted up between BGS and CGC. The three most graded products in October, all 2022 football. Number 1, Select Football. Number 2, Prizm Football. And number 3, Optic Football. So 3 Panini football products, the most graded sets in October. Keeping with the grading companies, the most recent PSA monthly special, I guess not a monthly special. PSA has been announcing monthly specials as of late. But here in November, a little change, announcing weekly specials. So their weekly special for the first week of November was $34.99 for their kind of one of their express services where you get the card back in 20 business days. You can declare a value of up to $500 per card in that service. They also had a Pokemon card grading special for the first week of November. We're waiting on the week 2 special, and here's hoping it's something better. I'm sitting on a ton of hoops cards, a ton that I am just waiting to send the PSA. So I'm eagerly anticipating the first PSA modern NBA pricing special so we can get some cards sent in for us personally at the Jungle and some of our break customers. Lastly, just some players that are hot. I guess we'll start with the cold. Brock Purdy, the most notable kind of cold market guy. 3 rough games in a row. Had a massively inflated market prior to that. So the air being let out of the balloon there. Guys that are hot. Let's start with the World Series champion Texas Rangers. Adolis Garcia and Corey Seager. Just on fire their markets right now for all the obvious reasons. Corbin Carroll's card market was hot all year. Got a nice little lift as he performed pretty well in the playoffs and into the World Series. He didn't get that elusive World Series title, but Corbin, his market, very healthy right now. Will Levis, I think we had 40-some Will Levis cards in our store. They all sold in the last 7 or 8 days, and even after we marked the prices up on some of them. Kyler Murray seeing a little lift with the news that he's going to be back in the fold this week. And a lot of people sleeping on Kyler. I mean, probably risky to invest heavily in Kyler Murray right now, but Kyler, very, very talented guy whose card market's been beating the crap. So some people are jumping in there, not surprisingly. And then on the hoops side, with the NBA season kicking off, Wemby, oh man, what a start he's off to. And his card market is acting accordingly. Very, very hot card market. Also, Tyrese Maxey with James Harden being shipped off to the Clippers opens things up for Mr. Maxey in Philly. His card market with a nice lift as such. And Tyler Hero, who's off to a great start for the Heat. I think investors like his overall talent, the numbers he's putting up. And in Miami, with their track record, his chance of getting to play for an NBA title these next few years. Got to trust and believe in that Heat franchise, and I think that's what investors are saying right now with Tyler Hero's card market. So, again, I'm Mr. Swerb with the Cardboard Jungle. You can find us at thecardboardjungle.com. We're one of eBay's biggest single sellers, and we break live stream hot new products every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So come join us for a break. They're fun, guaranteed fill, pre-scheduled, free shipping, a lot of breaks under $20. We have a blast with it. So hope to see you in a jungle break soon, and we'll check back in soon with our next sports card market update. Take care, everyone.